feel like we've always been conscious that these intimate scenes aren't just there for no reason. They're part of the story too. And it's important to make sure that these scenes tell a story within themselves. So an intimate scene where you're maybe having sex for the first time compared to a scene where, you know, you're in the height of your relationship and you're so comfortable with each other are going to be completely different scenes, and they develop the story too. So I would agree that aspect of their relationship has grown and matured just as they have with age and with, you know, so much experience in their relationship together. And in terms of how they're filmed, we had an intimacy coordinator on number 3 and number 4, a lovely girl called Corinne, who was so helpful. It wasn't necessarily that I felt like we were lost without her, but it was just like an extra crutch, an extra person with voices and opinions, to make everyone feel comfortable, but also to make sure that the scenes had objectives and points to them. She always would have new ideas. And yeah, I think intimacy coordinators are really welcomed. I know there's a lot of kind of conversations about whether they're necessary or not, and I feel like sometimes you get an intimacy coordinator who comes along and says nothing needs to be done, you guys are great, everyone's comfortable, you're all getting it done, that's fine, I don't need to say anything. But if on the odd chance they don't know what to happen, or there's some disjointed lack of communication or whatever, intimacy coordinators are always there to help you. So in my experience, they've been really helpful. I think it's the same. The scenes which are most difficult are also my favorite, and those scenes tend to be ensemble scenes with a lot of characters. Especially, for example, when you're all around a table. The one that always pops to mind is the bet reveal scene in the first movie, when I think there's 5 or 6 characters all around the table. It's a very important scene, and they take really long to film because everyone needs their own individual coverage. So you start with a wide shot of everyone, and then you move in and you get each person's coverage separately, and that, as you can imagine, just takes a very, very long time. And at the start, whoever's coverage is first, all of the actors obviously want to give as much of their energy and acting as they can, even though they may be off screen. So it's just a very long day because everyone is really acting to their full potential, especially when it's quite a dramatic scene like that one, all day long, and it can really kind of take its toll on people and just be really, really tiring. So I think they're the most challenging, but also they're the ones where you have most